Hello, my name is Sherie Margaret Ngigi. I am a fine art photographer from Kenya. My main medium of expression with art is photography and film, but I also try and move around with other things such as painting, screen printing, and hopefully explore many other things. My journey with art has been since 2015, but specifically for photography since the year 2017 until to date. It has been my main medium of expression when it comes to art. My work mainly revolves around my life. I look at my work as a diary and just detailing different areas of growing up as I'm navigating womanhood, as I'm navigating life, the things around me, the things I'm learning, and as I'm trying to just understand the world or society and many other things in between. Mostly, previously my work has been centered around women, and a lot of my subjects have been women, and a lot of the bodies or subject matters have revolved around womanhood a lot. But with the series that is presented today or at AKKA Gallery is a series called Forever Is Not Ours, or FINO. It's an ongoing body of work that I started in 2023. I did it as a first solo show in Kenya to honor of contemporary, and this is my second presentation of the work. And I'm very happy and very excited for this display and all the interactions that I've been able to have with the audiences and the different feedbacks and to hear what people have been saying about the work. As I was creating work for the solo show in 2023, I gave myself a grace period of 1 year because I knew about the solo show in 2022, and I gave myself a grace period of 1 year to consume life and navigate life and see what stages of life that I'll be at by the year 2022. And I was hoping that I'll be able to project or be able to pour back positive things that are going on in my life as I prepared for the solo show. But I guess with every instances in life, in adulthood, in our journey towards this mortal life, we keep on getting reminders of how temporary our time is and how death is such an important or a must go through process in our lives when we lose loved ones, or when we see other people who are dealing with grief or who they've lost loved ones. And it was the same case that gave birth to this series. In 2022 went through the same process of losing a loved one. So the body of work Forever Is Not Ours was born of me trying to understand the meaning of life, the meaning of death and life, and our mortality as human beings, and try and come into peace with that whole fact that death is a must for us human beings. And I think it's such a taboo subject, so many people don't usually want to try and face this reality or the thought of even an afterlife person existing, or ghost existing, or spirit, whichever name we'd like to approach it with. So I wanted to face that fear, number one, and have that understanding or better understanding of what mortality means or looks like for us, and bring it up to the art spaces and the people will be able to interact with my work, to be able to take a pause and face this reality as well. And I tried out different approaches. I tried out on the more, can I say positive, but on life, on the aspect of life. And from the different experiments or approaches, I settled on this specific approach of bringing a collective of spirits and making a collection of people who are in another alternate reality. These are people who are versions of ourselves, but in another reality of a place where they are our watchers. They are not human beings. They've already transcended from the human form, and they are there to watch and be with us. And you can sort of think of them as the same thing we think about guardian angels who are with us in every presence. The same way, this hanging idea or the thought of, you could literally be there at any moment, or our mortality is hanging at sort of at the back of our head, but it's just something that is with us in every step of life. So these people or these spirits are a replication of that same idea. and they are with us. They have the clocks, they are watching time, they're keeping time, and they're there to stop at the time at whatever place that is the end of your destination. And they could be interpreted in so many ways, but that's what I was looking at them at. They are all very characterized, they're all very personalized, and they have different personalities with how I've accessorized them, with how I've dressed them up, but they all serve the same purpose. And I was trying to make the series not so dull. I didn't want it to be so monochromatic compared to some of my other work, and I brought in so many colors in the backgrounds and how I've styled them up to make them as real as possible. And in my experimentation and in my presentation of the work, I am so happy, and I keep on trying to display them differently. With the examples that we're seeing here, it's fabrics, they are windy, they're very transparent, and they really resemble the ghostly nature or the impermanence nature of what these people, how I wanted them to come out. And this is still an ongoing series. I have tried to also play around with paint and canvas, with screen printing, and definitely the plain photography, glass framed presentation as well. And they all have different effects of people, and they all have different power that they all come with. And that is my fascination, and that my how I'm still willing to keep on exploring with other mediums of presenting these works. And I hope it will keep on growing, and it will keep on presenting different levels of strength or power with how people are interacting with the work itself.